Hello, beautiful people. So, if you suffer in your life, financially, in relationships, mentally, physically, you need to hear this. We are going to tackle this shame that guides most of our lives. And you probably didn't even know it.
We know what we're made of.
Welcome to my channel. And if you don't already know me, I am Angie, the healing coach. And if you would, hit subscribe and notifications so that you can get notified when I make new videos on how to improve your life. So what happens is when we experience these things, we develop a core wound, we develop emptiness, we develop voids. See, an ego-based child in the most vulnerable stages of brain development, they program these life circumstances as something is wrong with me, or I am inadequate and undeserving of good things. I am not good enough, or I hate myself because life hates me. This is a great big dark hole called shame and guilt, and it drives the lives of most toxic individuals subconsciously because of an inadequate upbringing where there's more bad than good. Life. So if the pain of childhood or what happened to you wasn't humiliating for you, then you talk about it more. You wouldn't be so ashamed of what happened. You would express it. You would get it out. But the main symptom of tragic upbringings and the toxic shame is you try to hide it. You try to keep it covered. You don't want anyone to know. It's shameful to even speak of. So we shut up about it. We don't talk about it. It's shameful to talk about abuse because it's kind of like an admission of my unworthiness. Even though you didn't deserve it, somehow you seem to think as a child that you deserved it because something was wrong with you. And that's the lie that our subconscious tells us. And we have to come against those lies. And a lot of us don't know what abuse is because we've accepted it as normal, especially in our communities. It was normal to get beat with extension cords. It was normal to be in a household without a dad. It was normal for mom to go to the club and leave us with anybody. It was normal to be called names by your mom and your siblings and family members. It was normal for my feelings and tears to be dismissed. It was normal to play hide and go get-yo with our cousins. So the results of these traumatic events and this faulty upbringing, it shows up in our lives. It shows up in our relationships. It's like, let the past stay in the past. But the past keeps showing up in your life. If you go into relationships with this shame, you will self-sabotage. You will make something good into something bad. You will ultimately create what you feel you are deserving of. And traumatized individuals just don't believe that they're deserving of anything good. Because something is wrong with us. If we get good, we will turn it into something that we're used to. Can you imagine how we self-sabotage our success and riches because we just don't feel deserving of those good things? And some people are sick in their bodies because they have not released the trauma and they're allowing it to affect their system. So if you are not winning in life, I declare you may need to be purified from the inside out. And that's how you heal. Your conscience needs to be uprooted and you need to be freed from past programming. Now I have a Bible verse here because wisdom is wisdom. And 1 John 1:9 says, when we confess our sins, that's the bad stuff, He forgives us and purifies us. This means we do not need to let shame and guilt control us. Because shame and guilt has a lot of control over a lot of our lives. This is the culprit that is keeping us on a lower level. And we're trying to get higher, right? Now James 4:7-8 says, resist the lies of shame and guilt from the enemy. Because the enemy, our faulty program conscious, can lie to us. It has lied to us for a long time because of the way it's been set up. But resist those lies and it will flee. It also says somewhere in there that you will forget the shame of your youth. You have to forgive yourself, you have to forgive others, and you have to set it free. Acknowledge the past and say farewell to it forever. Because let me tell you, you are so worth it. You are valuable. You are loved. You mean so much to the world. Your uniqueness has something to offer. Only you can offer it. So when you let go of this faulty programming and begin to renew your mind, welcome to a world of healing. Good luck.